Jeez, can nothing please y'all? This guy might as well watch Morbius if he thinks it's that bad of a movie. Christ, man, be more fucking positive for once in your life. Have you seen Sonic movie 2? No, I haven't, but stop right there. On April 2nd, 2022, I made a review of the brand new Paramount movie Sonic the Hedgehog 2. In said review, I criticized many elements of the film, with my main critiques being the poor pacing, lackluster character development, and unfunny dialogue, but ultimately, acknowledged that it's exactly what a Sonic fan would want out of a Sonic movie, and that I myself enjoyed a lot of elements about it, being a big Sonic fan myself. So while I was disappointed it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be, I still ended up recommending it, admitting that a lot of people wouldn't care about the stuff I didn't really like about it. The issue came when I uploaded said video, however, where I got flooded with comments and responses disagreeing with me, and complaining about me complaining about a movie. Biggest issue is, a lot of the people crying at me about my opinion haven't even seen the movie themselves. You might be asking me how that makes any sense. How do you defend a movie you haven't seen? I don't have an answer. This dude doesn't like anything. So, you're a I Hate Everything channel? Got it. Yes. Does this guy have to say almost every new movie is bad? Yes. Typical clickbait YouTuber. I flew all the way from LA back to Ireland just to see it a week early, and I was pretty disappointed.
He said it! He said it!
Question: does this guy ever show any signs of happiness? No. He has no heart, no love, no nothing. Just hatred over everything he just wants spread. He's hatred for stupid views. Me. Reads the title. Heavy breathing. Unsubscribe. Wow, he actually did it too. You know what? Props to you. You stuck to your guns, I guess. Unrelated to this video specifically, I think you have a little too high standards, lol. When are you making a positive review? To break character for a second, I don't think I have high standards at all. All I'm doing is looking at what the movie aims to accomplish and is judging it based on how well it did that. For example, the movie wants me to feel sympathetic for Tails and be happy that he's made a new friend, but he only explains this after Sonic has already called him his friend if I recall correctly, so we've gotten the payoff before developing him as a character. I simply think it was poorly handled. It's not high standards to want things in movies to pay off correctly. L review. Hello everyone, welcome back to Mark's hit series. I hate every new animated movie coming out. But he didn't hate it? You need to stop disappointing yourself. You saw this before it even came out. What? I completely disagree. This movie was a great sequel, especially for Sonic fans.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
This dude doesn't like anything. Skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji. I mean, it's still his opinion. Okay. It's his opinion, though. Okay. Oh my god, he has an opinion? Get him! Okay. He doesn't like a movie? Well, this guy doesn't like anything. Okay. I'm pretty sure he hates the Phineas and Ferb movie that came out in 2020 because Ferb has an iPhone. No? IDK, I haven't seen that video in a while.
Okay!
Duck up, no one cares. Everyone knows this isn't disappointing. It's got a good rating and everyone likes it. Well done review. Just because something has faults doesn't mean it's disappointing. You held it at a certain point of expectation and were looking for things to actively dislike, and that's pathetic. But then again, that's your whole mediocre gimmick as proven in this train wreck of a channel. So the best way for me to have enjoyed this movie is if I went into it thinking it would be bad? Isn't that what everybody did with the first one? I went to see this movie with 3 of my friends, and they can all testify as to how excited I was for the movie, and how I thought it'd be great. And then over the course of the film, how my smile gradually turned into a devastated frown. But no, I was just looking for things to hate. I'm nitpicking and biased. Bye-bye. Honestly, the reference thing was my biggest concern seeing the trailers. It reminds me of the Resident Evil movie from recently. Hyper-accurate references while skipping out on making an actually good movie with the material. But apparently that's all it takes to convince an audience.
Yes, precisely.
I always find it amusing when people who haven't seen said thing they're watching someone review get mad at the reviewer. Literally can't agree or disagree about the review when you haven't personally seen the film. Won't stop everyone else. While it is a simple movie, sometimes less is more. Sonic doesn't need any groundbreaking philosophical, subtle Pulp Fiction type nuances or complex story or anything. Just simple, good, chaotic insanity is fine by me. I didn't want them to tell a complex story. I just wanted them to do a good job of the things they were trying to do. It's not even that they did a bad job, it was just the bare minimum.
Mario fan you are.
It was Yoda from Star Wars.
Gonna keep it real. There are some points that, really aren't the best. Well, care to share with the class? One of the people who like this, you will be a billionaire one day. Good luck. What?
Boo!
The only rule of the universe I've ever seen stay true is that Ellis Mark is always wrong about everything except adult cartoons. Hopefully that stays true. So you mean I'm wrong about everything except the popular stuff to dislike? Alright, cool, got it. Brickleberry review coming soon, guys. Mid.
I get it!
Bruh, it's a kid's film. Did you expect to see the Robotnik whip out a 44 Magnum and nail Tails in the head? I mean, that would have been cool, you gotta admit. You said Teals. Everyone else calls him Tails. Oh, well, that's just his Northern Irish accent. Mark, his name is Tails, not Teals, unless we've been saying it wrong. But I doubt that. Who is that Teals character you keep talking about?
Who is this Lisa person?
What? I'm sorry, but who is Tails? Teals. Boy, you guys are about as funny as Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That being not very. Wow, bro, every video this year has been negative so far. Jesus, go touch some grass and smile. Also, maybe you should not put your expectations so high. What, you thought this movie would be the second coming of Christ to end all violence and create a new future of peace? No. Why should I not go into a movie wanting it to be good? Why do I have to go into every movie expecting it to be shit in order to like it? Maybe if people set their expectations higher, we wouldn't be getting so many shitty movies right now. Not even that Sonic 2 is shitty, I said in the video that I liked it. Tails has nothing to do here. He just saves the day multiple times with his inventions, flying Sonic out of danger both by himself and with a plane, and serves as a major player in the final battle. You're in a mad one, bro. Tails fly plane! I recognize imagery! Movie good! But what about his non-existent character development?
I know what that is!
I was gonna watch this movie, but after this review, I'm having second thoughts. This seems like a cash grab. Don't let someone's opinions change you. Watch the movie for yourself, and maybe you'll change your mind too. Very true, FNAF Coolest 7934. You got the right idea. It was a great movie. Oh, it's this guy again. You're sour because you were expecting some 10 out of 10 movie from a kid's family film, Mao. The fact that put this much of the game lore in the movie without studio intervention is crazy. What's stopping it from being a 10 out of 10 family movie, though? Why do you actively not want a good movie? So greed consumes the commentary reviewer once again. I don't even have monetization right now. Mark, you said spoiler-free in the community post, and then you brought up the end credits scene. You should have at least warned that you would be talking about that scene. The fact that okay, skip to this time to avoid spoilers. I looked for World War III and this shows up. What? YouTube, why? Oh, poor innocent bystander. You've stepped into a different kind of war. Leave now while you can. What? Sonic the Hedgehog 2 didn't even come out yet, and so it finally released. In the UK, that is. Poor guy no longer enjoys a good and excellent movie from me. Sonic 2 ended the best movie of a video game. It's not exactly a high bar. I mean, what did it have to top? Sonic 1? Spoilers, I guess. Saying Tails has nothing to do in the film but exposit info feels kinda disingenuous. His friendship with Sonic drives Sonic towards Eggman, with more determination because of the guilt that he got Tails directly involved. Their friendship also has strong influence over the character arc Knuckles had. But I don't buy their friendship because they take no time to develop it, so the whole thing falls apart. That's why it's for the fans and children movie and people who trying to get into Sonic, but everybody got an opinion. If it was Fred the movie, you would have given it a 10. Yes. Thank you! This is the kind of honest review that the movie deserves. The action scenes are amazing, but this is ultimately a movie with lots of flaws. A very entertaining movie nonetheless, but by no means perfect. It's good enough that I could probably watch it multiple times without getting sick of it though, due to enjoying the source material, but the humans that weren't Tom, Eggman, Agent Stone, or Gunn really were a detriment to the movie. The first one was fine due to the pacing and the core being Sonic and Tom's friendship, but here the humans make the pacing horrible. They try to usher in too much humor, making it worse than the 2010 Sonic games at times. And if the stupid fucking wedding subplot never happened, we could have had an extra 20 minutes establishing Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Eggman at the start of the movie instead. This is a movie that was very entertaining due to the action scenes and CGI. The forced humor was actually a problem and not something to note, but ultimately had so many flaws. What's this? Someone who's acknowledging that the movie is fun but has a lot of flaws and thoroughly explains themselves? I can't believe it. To be fair, guys, I think it'd be pretty hard to fit in the title. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is disappointing, but if you're a Sonic fan, it's great. Actually, a pretty well-structured video here. I do disagree with some points, like with Tails. Feels like they were doing a role switch from the first movie, where instead of Tom boosting up Sonic's self-esteem, they let Sonic do it for Tails here. And it does work, even if some scenes don't play ball. As a fan, it's a really enjoyable movie. As a movie on its own, it's okay. Who care, though? I care, bro. You brought up a good point about Tails and Sonic's relationship. And you know why they put so much stuff in there for Sonic fans? Because it's made for them, not for trash critics, not you care, the Sonic fans, that who it was made for. Yeah, true, honestly. I don't even know why they released the movie in the UK at all. It clearly was only made for Sonic fans, who, as we all know, don't live in Britain. It's just a bare-bones end-of-the-world, get-the-MacGuffin kind of film. Wasn't that plot literally implied ever since the first trailer? What did you expect? Not exactly a good thing when I can get the same amount of development in the movie by just watching the trailer. While I enjoyed the movie a lot, but I can see your point, don't. Why? Because he is being overly grumpy. The good Sonic movie but bad standalone movie point makes no sense, lol. Like, if it's a good Sonic movie, then I'd assume that it's a good movie, right? Well, it's quite simple, actually. The movie feels out a lot of basic stuff, such as having a compelling story and properly developing the characters to make them interesting, but a good Sonic movie is something for Sonic fans to watch and have the neurons activate in their heads by seeing recognizable imagery. I love how pretty much everyone unanimously agreed that the first Sonic film was an alright movie, but not a good Sonic movie, but for some reason when the opposite is being said about this one, everyone is acting like this is some unfound statement that makes no sense. Let me just end things with this. If you like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and think it's the best movie of all time, then perfect, think that. It doesn't bother me at all. And if anything, I'm glad that you were able to like it. I literally say in the video that Sonic fans probably will. But if you want me to respect your opinion, then I'd also hope you respect mine when I bring up things I thought weren't as strong. I uploaded possibly my nicest, somewhat negative review, and a large minority of you threw a fucking hissy fit over it. What are you aiming to accomplish with that? If all we do is praise every single movie that comes out because more references, then all that does is show the writer and director that all they need to do for Sonic 3 is throw together a shitty plot, but fill it with references to the source material. Why do we constantly have to praise mediocrity because it's not the worst thing ever? But the clickbait thumbnail though, Mark. All this proves is that you're falling for said clickbait thumbnail. Like the movie if you want, but don't whine and cry when you come to my video on my channel and you're met with my opinion. Here's my final rating for Sonic 2 since I didn't give it in the video. 6 out of 10. You were all literally crying over a 6 out of 10.